Hi guys, I'm the Keg Man. Welcome back to Keg Man Plays and my part of this hot seat save. I say my part, one of my parts of this hot seat save. So, we're taking on Oriental today. We're only going to do the one game. We were going to do two, but we're only going to do one. Reason being, today's a bit of a tight day for time. So, let's go have a quick look at the schedule so far. As you can see, we are maintaining our winning streak. We are 10 games in the league anyway, and 10 wins. And we're doing really well. We're doing a hell of a lot better than I thought we would be doing. If we go and have a look at the league, we can see here we've got a game in hand over second place, 1st of December. We're taking Oriental today, who are in 5th. We beat Rael and Amora in the last two games, so they've been pushed down a little bit. We do come up against Decembro again relatively soon. I can't remember. I think it's in about 7 games' time. So fingers crossed we can put the kosh on. And I mean, we only need to finish top 2, but it'd be nice to finish top 1. I'm assuming that there will be a little bit of cash involvement for finishing top, but we'll figure it out as we get there. We've got another sort of affiliate coming. We've already got one senior affiliate. We've got another senior affiliate coming. Hopefully gain a bit more cash coming into the club per year and help out managers who are going to take over from me in the future. Obviously, Academica give us 43,000, I think it is. Let's have a double check. So affiliates, Academica, yeah, 43,000. We're getting nothing from Santa Clara, but we do get. I think we get a friendly out of them every year or something like that. But that is going to be helpful. Hopefully, we'll get a bit more money from the next senior affiliate, and it will help us going forward as well. Squad-wise, we'll have a quick look at Medical Centre. We've got a few injuries still. Injury history here. Or current injury, should we say. So Cristiano Magina, he's still injured. He's got another week to go, and then we'll try and ease him back into the squad a little bit. João Peixoto, he's out for another day. Marco Aurelio, he's got another 7 weeks to go at least. But otherwise, we're looking strong. Got a couple of players who might need a bit of rest. Peixoto, obviously, like I say, was just injured. I think we might be alright though. I did promise Kamara a rest after the last game, but it has been 2 weeks since the last game, so I'm hoping it means he's going to be fine. We're going to stick with Estevez up front here. He's scored more goals than Booba, for one thing. He's been knocking them back. He has been putting them away. He's not the best player in the world, but he's been doing fantastic, and I'm quite happy to play on form. Anyway, let's crack on. We've got a team selection. We're going to submit this team. We'll let Perez play in the middle, as we are currently. He done all right in the last game, so I'm quite happy to leave him there. Right, dressing room. Expected to pick up where you left off. Yeah. It worked this time. 5 people interested in that one. Now we're going to go with an assertive eye of faith. There we go. Only 4 players who seemed a bit disinterested about that. Vitinha is set to make his 150th. I'm delighted, yeah. Let's not talk about Booba at the moment. He's on the bench, though, so he's not here. He may get a game if he is a lucky man. Things have been going well though. We're dominating. I am concerned that we're gonna sort of drop a little bit soon. The last couple of games we have won, but we've not really had the game as such. We FM'd FM in those games. Oh, we really did. So I'm a little bit concerned that we may need to change things tactically, shall we say. I like this tactic. It is working rather well, but we are getting to the point in the season where the game is probably, or the opposition, shall I say, are probably starting to figure us out. So maybe just some mild changes. We may drop the attacking midfielder into the centre mid and work from there. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway, Oriental on the break here. El Sinho sticks it just wide of the goal. I say just wide. It was good. 6 foot. Maya, he's got a bit of interest in him at the moment. I think people want to sign him, as well as Vitinha. Vitinha has Nacional de Madeira, I believe it is, interested in him. And he wants to go, unfortunately. Moniz also wants to leave. He had Nacional de Madeira, I think it was as well, interested in him. And we had to reject a £2,500 bid. He wants to go, and I don't want to let him go. He's one of our better players. and he's on quite a low wage. I have managed to get Bettina a contract offer in. I think he is going to sign it. He seemed to accept the conditions. So we should be able to hold on to him for another 2 years. I've actually managed to hold on to him and drop his wages. I've given him a bit of money up front and goal bonuses. But hopefully, as far as running the club goes, there we go, Kamara. It's a penalty. But hopefully, as far as running the club goes and making sure we've got cash, we should be fine. Danny Estevez looks like our best option. He is nervous, but unfortunately he is our best option. Not a fantastic finisher, not a fantastic penalty taker, but he may be able to make this his 7th goal of the season. Steps up, straight at the keeper, down the middle. Manuel, knowing exactly what the striker was going to do there. Not the best in the world. I'm going to tell him to get creative. Nervous there, Breno. Everyone else, apart from Maya, inspired by the feedback. We will try and make a short passing game. We do tend to play better that way. And we're going to switch up to very attacking. We're at home, and I want to put the cosh on Oriental. Crespo with a free kick. Good effort, but Maya would have got there. Yeah, they're pressuring us a little bit here. I do apologise for the slight change in my voice. I've got a bit of a sore throat at the moment. Have had for the last couple of days. And also apologise for this. It's fucking cold in this room. There's no heating in this room. It's like it's a former outhouse that's been added on to the back of the house. And it's insulated. But there's no way of heating it at the moment. I am looking at getting a space heater at some point. Kamara, just get a yellow card, please, mate. It's going to be a red, isn't it? Fuck! Right. There's our first red card of the playthrough. So, what can we do? Who do we have? So, let's switch to this one here. Bring Vitinha back. We'll play a 4-3-2. We will go with a balance. We're playing Route 1. That'll have to do for now. Fucking Kamara, mate. I tell you. Crespo. Back to Gouveia. Crespo. I think this may, like I said at the start of the episode, be our first loss of the season. Fernandez clears it, though. Only as far as Crespo. He gets another chance to get across. Asanjo. And Pires clears it. And we've got a chance here. Goulart. On the break, Goulart not managing it. Kamara's going to get a dressing down after this game. Gouveia. Crespo. Finds Asanjo. Bata. Fernandez clears it out. Makes sure that the danger has gone. At this point, I will take a 0-0 draw. It doesn't exactly bode for fantastic viewing. But if that's what's needed, then that is what is needed. Elsinho. Plays back to Gomez. Gomez gets across, and Maya stands up tall to Bata's header. Gets across, Keg. What are you talking about? Lucas to Gomez. Lets it run over his head. He's trying to search out a player in the middle. Turns to find Elsinho. He turns and shoots, and it is miles off. I have been keeping an eye on our attendances, by the way. Yeah, no, they're not going up. I know that the Azores, the islands of the Azores as a whole, has a population of around about 270,000. The island that Praiense is on, I'm not too sure. I don't think there's that many people there. I don't know if there are bigger clubs on the Azores. The Azores aren't exactly a huge island chain, but let's see how it goes. You may be wondering why I'm talking about this. Well, to a degree, the game will... Like, the size of your club is a little bit limited by the size, the population of the area, I believe. So a club based in London, for example, is going to get more people going to watch the games than a club based in, Wivenhoe, which is a village just on the outskirts of, and we're losing 1-0 now to Ral Avanti and his second goal. There's a village on the outskirts of Colchester. Although Colchester has a population around about 210,000, not many people go to watch Wivenhoe home games. They have a stadium, but not many people go to watch. So it's kind of like that sort of thing. Even though town itself has got a population of probably around about 2,500 maybe at a push. So it does affect the size of the club. So I'm a little bit concerned about how strong and how big this club can become. Because let's face it, the Azores is in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, and people aren't going to fly from mainland Portugal to go watch a game. Gomez finds Landim. Pires with a crunching tackle from behind. But Estevez here on the counter. Has he got anyone with him? He finds Goulart, but there's several Oriental men around him. Goulart to Kiko. Gets a cross in. Estevez! Straight in Manuel. Could have evened it up there. Not been using the shouts, really, have I? For some reason, they're all greyed out. Alright. Let's go with aggressive. Come on, lad, show a bit of desire. Not you. Prick. You can still improve. And for you... telling me disappointed. You got fired up. Why are you getting fired up? You're not doing anything on the pitch, are you, you mong? Right. So let's show some passion. Fernandez knocks the ball forward. Raul Aventi intercepts it. Pires. I should never ever start commentating on a kickoff highlight because they always, more or less, always lead to fuck all. Asanjo. Fernandez picks up the loose ball. Goulart. He shoots. It's wide. Probably should have laid it off to the other striker here, but what can you do? We're going to go ahead and take Estevez off. He's playing on a 5.6. Let's bring Buba on. It's rather early for a substitution for me, but 5.6 is just not cutting it. And Goulart's on a 6.2, so he may come off as well. A lot of our players aren't playing fantastically. Landim plays it to Bata, to Asanjo. Lucas. Elsinho. Landim. And Maya makes sure he's off the pitch. Is that not a corner? Alright, let's tell the lads to get creative. We're actually going to tell them to go positive as well now, I think. I mean, we've got nothing to lose. We're already down. We need to do something. So we may as well just give it to them. You know. Gouveia. Maya takes the header from Ulu. They're going more attacking. Well, okay, well, let's make it more attacking ourselves. They're playing with more freedom. Fuck them. Alright, so we get a show some passion in. I mean, we've not deserved this game at all. By any measure. But what can you do? 70 minutes. Let's make another sub. 6.2 here for Vasco Goulart. Fernandez on a 6.1. Yeah, let's bring Danny on. And that'll be all of our subs. Hopefully we can get something out of this. I would like to see us pull one back, get a draw, keep our unbeaten streak going. I just don't see it happening. We are... Wanker. We are quite a few points clear at the top at the moment, so losing the odd point here or there is not a massive issue. It's just disappointing. But we're 2-0 down, one man off. I did not want to lose a game at home. I wanted to make this a fort, a fortress. I didn't want anyone to come here and break us. Unfortunately, it does seem like that's the case today. But I think we will look at our tactic, maybe switch it up a little bit. Like I say, I think we'll drop the attacking midfielder into the central midfield line and maybe make the striker a bit more central. Figure out what position is best for that striker in that position. Don't know. Do not know. But we can work it out, it's fine. I can't get... don't want to do that. I want to do this. There's no shouts we can use currently. Pires back to Gomez, though. Gomez looking to break down the wing. Skips past Pires, crosses it. But Maya, with the safe hands, makes sure it doesn't get to an opposition head. He looks for a long ball forward. Praiense trying to get on a break here. Doesn't quite make it. Vitina with a crunching tackle. Landon picks up the loose one. Gomez lays it off to Lucas. He gets dispossessed by Ito. Clears it. And Booba here. Suddenly Praiense are on the counter-attack. Booba goes for a shot instead of a cross. Fuck's sake. A low-level cross there would have potentially resulted in a consolation goal at least. Careca with a really shit ball to Perez. Kiko. Vitina. Vitina's like... You guys haven't seen much of Vitina, because obviously I play a lot of the games off camera. But, he's like a little legend. He really is. There's no way he's leaving. He has scored quite a few absolutely amazing goals this season. Gomez, El Sinjo. Back out to Gomez. Come on, ref. Let's just end this game now because I don't want this to become embarrassing. Ruben Marquez to Lucas. To Gouveia. Marquez. 4 minutes? You're taking a mickey, ain't you? 4 minutes? Let's go very attacking just for these 4 minutes, just to see if we can get something back. I don't think we will. All our players are looking knackered. Kamara, mate, you really did disappoint me. You're, do I find him a week's wages? Possibly. Possibly. I may just warn him. It is a first offence. But yeah, we'll just warn him. That's fucking horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Just like this scoreline. Obviously, Praiense here letting down the fans, their manager, but most importantly, themselves. Not a good day to be a Praiense player or fan. We're going to be aggressive with them. That was not good enough. We should be beating Oriental. They are probably going to be one of the stronger teams in the league, but still. And Kamara is banned for 1 match. We're going to issue a warning. And he accepts that. We'll send the assistant there. So how does that make the league look? So we are still 7 points clear. So if we go down here. So we are 7 points clear. Our winning streak has been broken. Our unbeaten streak has been broken. Otherwise, we're not doing too badly. So who do we have next? We have Amacinenses next. They're sitting 17th, second off bottom. Then it's Sacavenense, and then Angrense, Ohanense, Redondense, and Casapia. We will most likely come back for the Casapia game. And then after that, we'll see how it goes. I need to try and get a few more episodes out and recorded and see how things go. Just to let you guys know, I am recording in advance because I want to try and get this on to the next manager. Hopefully that means that they can then, have a bit more time potentially to get their heads wrapped around this. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed today's episode, do go ahead and click the like button. And what do you think? How do you think the save is going to progress? What do you think of the save? Let me know in the comments. We'll see you when we see you. Take care. Bye-bye.